Hey there, welcome to my first YouTube video in a long fucking time. If you're new here, my name is Kayla and I am I'm a human who does a lot of things, but here on YouTube, my main content is tarot readings, channel messages, and yeah, outside of that, I'm a photographer. I've been a professional photographer for 12 plus years. And I'm just diving into a whole bunch of things. The past 3 years, I built up a coaching business and help people with subconscious work. And I still do subconscious, emotional body, mental body consulting work, along with energy healing and tarot. And I have been doing Akashic Records, but I've kind of been taking a break from that. Yeah, and if you follow me on Instagram, it's Kala Healing Services. You'll see most of my stuff. It's pretty much the same. But yeah, I felt really, I have not done a YouTube video in a long time, and I'm feeling drawn back to it, which I'm excited about. I really like making YouTube readings. It is time consuming. This is, normally I like to do a whole setup with my camera and microphone and make it look super nice for y'all. But right now I just want to get in and provide. So I'm not going to stress too much about the whole setup and the editing and the shenanigans. So you're just getting a recording. So whatever happens here is what happens here. So today's reading is all for people who are single, not in a relationship, not married. If you are looking for a relationship or you don't want a relationship, either way, just you being on your own. This is for you. I have no clue what has to come through for you guys, but I got a really specific download about hey, singles need this something. Again, I don't know what. So I'm going to pull out a tarot deck. There's potentially two tarot decks and two oracle decks that we're going to start with, so I'm going to grab those. So hang tight, be patient. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And we were talking. Oh, it's cool. I did not notice that before. This is pedalite. It is Arizona native pedalite. And it just feels so fucking good for those of you who are into the rocks and stuff. But what I've just noticed is that there's this little algae spot right there, which is really, really cool. It's fossilized onto there, but that feels like it needs to be here. What I've noticed about pedalite is it is so nurturing and soft and grounding and hey, it's okay. It's like an ease or so if you're feeling anxious or overwhelmed, it's a great stone to work with, and it just helps you feel really in your body. It helps you feel really present, and it's very light. It's not hematite to me is really grounding. It makes you feel pretty heavy. Pedalite just has this light okay, I'm here, I'm good. So that energy's coming up. So I'm not sure if y'all have been stressed lately. Maybe you're stressing about the whole relationship situation, but we're just gonna dive in and find out. We'll start with this buddy, the Spirit of the Animals Oracle. So just asking that everyone who receives, listens, and watches this video, listens to and watches this video, just take what they need and leave the rest, and you'll know if this is for you. And if it's not for you, it's all good. Do whatever you gotta do. That was really quick. Okay, I understand. There's gonna be There's going to be like an interweaving throughout this reading. I feel like we're gonna make sense. This like first half is gonna be more geared towards the people who are like, I'm intentionally single, I'm happy being single, I'm not really looking for anything. You know, like you're just in that space. If you are actively wanting a relationship or curious about relationships, the second half is going to be more geared towards you guys. But this first oracle card is definitely for both of y'all. You got Polar Bear, Mystic. Know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest. Dream and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. What I'm getting for you guys is how important it is for you to be doing your own thing right now. Feels really important. There's like a depth that you either have not reached yet within yourself. There feels like an energetic of more, of deeper that wants to, I mean, the grounding makes sense, that wants to be happening in your life. And it's important for you to just have the space to do that. You know, when you're in a relationship, it's not that you can't create space, but there's a really big difference between completely being on your own and being in relationship with someone. Because when you're on your own, you just have the ability to access something different within yourself that what it seems like is everyone who's receiving this is it's a call to like the more esoteric, the magical, the unseen. That space is just wanting to be explored more by you and on a much deeper level. So that's for everybody. However, what I'm hearing is that, yes, that's for everyone, right? It might resonate more for those of you who are like happy single, intentionally single, like that type of vibe. So we're going to get into what's coming up for you guys, what's coming through for you guys, and then I'll let y'all know when we switch. It just feels really important. Whatever has to come through for anybody who watches this just feels important for right now. Because I feel like for some of you, there might be like a questioning around you being single. Like whys or whens or how long or is this okay or like what, I don't know. There's just feels like there's a bunch of questions coming up. Okay. So again, starting with those of you who are like, you're chilling. There's a few different archetypes that you're working with right now. The first one, the energetic around the Page of Swords, is very interested, is very invested, is curious, is fast moving, and potentially like like a little bit like hasty, you know? There's this energy that's moving through you, this Page of Swords energy that's moving through you that is guiding you to learn more, to be more invested in things, like mentally speaking. There's a need for more information. There's a need for, let's just pull some more cards on that now that I know that those are separate. There's just like a craving, a craving about growing. We got the Tower card. You're very hungry for a big change, and Spirit's also saying be patient. Temperance is that card that when it comes out, I feel like it's always like yelling at someone, like patience, Padawan, which can be tough with that, that page energy. Pages want to move quick. Pages want to just do what they want to do. They want to move fast. And when it's the Page of Swords, it's like you're thinking really quickly. You're getting all these new ideas. You want to do something about it. You want to like go there. And you want to create change in spirits, just saying like, it's okay, relax. Like, take time to rest and renew your strength. Relax. I felt a big, like, just like okay. Like, I know I need to, and it feels kind of tough, but like, oh, okay, when I did that, it felt good. Y'all are needing to sit with and be more patient and be more still and be more quiet and potentially meditate more or set new intentions with meditating or try different forms of meditation. You got the wheel. You got the Wheel of Fortune. Like, your growth, the change that you're seeking, all these things, like, yes, it's important for you to be involved in giving your mental energy and attention to it. However, it's also important to like take it at your own pace, trust your pace and your timing. And the shamanic energy is really strong, and that's an archetype to take a lot of time with. I pulled that card for myself twice, and then it came out in another deck the past couple of months. And so I'm just sitting in that energy right now, which is hard for me because I shouldn't say it's hard, but it can be challenging because I get that. I understand that energetic of like, I have all these ideas. I want to try these new things. I want to see this or feel this or whatever. And sometimes we just have to be in something for a while. And it seems like you guys are being called to do that. To trust that the change is just going to happen naturally and divinely and perfectly, and all of your ideas, all of your mental swiftness and the things that you're learning about, just like take your time with them. There's no rush. The other archetypal energy that we got for the moment is the King of Cups, which for some of you, I'm hearing that the reason that you're like either not ready to enter a relationship or you're choosing to actively like not be in a relationship is because you got some daddy issues to figure out. There's just no other way to put it. I'm sorry. There just isn't. Some of you are in a period of time where you're really exploring the father wound, the energetic around like masculine energy. And I mean, you got the Judgment card and Temperance and the Wheel and the Tower. You've got a fuck ton of major arcana coming out. So this is an important time period in your life, is just what it is. It's important for you to be traversing this space and giving all of your attention to it. There's definitely like some abandonment, father wounding coming up, and the need to release your judgments around it. Whoever's watching this and receiving this is just going to be on the same wavelength, and I trust that. But like, you do not have to spend weeks, months, years dealing with this shit. And that's kind of one of the reasons why I stopped doing coaching, is because I've realized like you don't have to sit in it. You can just let it go. You can literally just let it go. And I feel like some of you maybe have old wounding around relationships, or around like masculine energy in general. And this is something that like it's coming up, and it's important for you to be patient with it and practice just letting it go. It's not good or bad. It's just what happened, and that's okay. And like, keep going. Just keep moving on with your day. Continue to try new stuff. Continue to trust, and like take your time or do a thing. Like, there's just this really interesting mixed energetic that I'm feeling in like the heart and the gut, where it's like, oh, I feel like I have to dive into this, or I'm wanting to. There's just like, I'm feeling emotional. It's just like funky. And there's this like feeling of like, you can stop. Like, you can stop. So some of you are in that space of needing to pay attention and work on it and be present with it. And that's okay. I'm coming from a space of trying to express that, like, for those of you who don't resonate with that, that's okay. It's all right for you to just be like, yeah, that wasn't the way that I wanted things to go, or I don't like having that attachment or connection. And I can just release that, and I can trust that everything else that comes up in my life is going to be different. It's a fresh start for y'all. It's a really fresh start. It's the ability to create a sense of home within yourself and within other aspects of your life. It's an opportunity for you to like build something fresh. Ace of Pentacles. Like, you can let go of that wounding. And for those of you who know it's like, I need to work on it, then fucking work on it. But like, and the last energy that's coming up for you guys is Ten of Cups. So there's something about like your joy, your radiance, your happiness. I think some of y'all have just been through a lot recently. There's been a lot of grieving. There's been a lot of loss. There's been a lot of confusion and sadness and frustration and why and how, and like 5 of fucking cups. Just, it just does not feel good. And that's been your world kind of recently. And 4 of Pentacles, you've been a little bit more reserved. You're kind of like, some of you might have gone through a breakup recently, or maybe it was a while ago, but you're still feeling it, or it's still like you're still in the experience. Your happiness is what wants your attention. Your happiness is the direction that you need to go, you know, your joy. For some of you, the relationship didn't work out because it just was not meant to work out, and that's okay. For some of you, it was a really important lesson. And for, you know, for others, it was just too much of an energy drain. And you'll know who that is, but for some of you, it literally was just a massive energy drain, and that's like not, sure, there could have been a purpose or a reason there, but it's just like fucking not it. Not worth it, not it, not just like fucking let it go and move on. That's what I'm hearing for some of you. And so you didn't have the ability or capacity to be clear on your happiness, to focus on your happiness, to be in your joy. And that's really fucking important. Yeah, 5 of Swords. It was like just very mentally taxing. Like, if you were finding yourself overthinking it, or not trusting the person, or like old shit popping up, there was just some sort of cyclical thing that was coming through, and some part of you was just like, I'm not doing this anymore. Like, cut it out, cut it out, cut it out. You know, that's kind of easy peasy. Are there any other messages or anything important that this group needs to know about? Something about your work, your relationship with your work. You got the Justice card. You guys got so many major arcana cards. And you just got the fucking Death card. Okay, fam. For those of you who are like cool not being in a relationship and good on your own right now, you're going through a massive transitional space. The sun is just constantly in and out with the snow right now. It's beautiful, but it's also like fuck. You're like you are you're in a space where like things have to clear out on a very deep level. You're in a really deep purging space. Your relationship with work is getting a reboot. What you're bringing to the world is getting like potentially getting injected with a little something new, a little new sparkle. You're meant to be, something's just meant to change. With the Justice card, it's like the energy is coming into balance and to create like this is how it needs to be. This is what you need to be doing. And you might have been resisting it for a long time, but you being single right now, you being on your own is giving you an opportunity to, oh my. For those of you who also read, you'll understand that getting this many major arcana cards is like kind of a big deal. And now you have the Devil. You are changing so much about how you relate to things, how things show up in your life, how you're operating, what you're doing. Like your operating system is getting a massive reboot. So go slow and go easy on yourself right now, guys. This is super, super, super important. Super, super important. And that ant mentality, the ants kept popping up in that one card. You know, it's a consistent work ethic. It's a consistent drive. It's just like regular movement, and it might seem so small, but it builds over time. You know what I mean? Bottom of the deck is Knight of Pentacles. So this is an extremely important time period for you to continue to settle deeper into yourself and to be mindful of yourself and whatever it is you're going through or experiencing, and just taking advantage of every opportunity that comes your way right now. I'm feeling like you have a lot of opportunities, and some of you might be kind of like hung up on grieving or something still, but it's just like you're in such a rich space right now, very rich and abundant, and you know that. So just take advantage of it and like really lean into that for yourself, okay? Now I'm gonna move to the people who are single, who are like, I'm ready for my person. I want to get married and have the kids, and like, where's my human? Like, or just wanting to be in a relationship. You know, it doesn't mean you have to get married and have kids. But for those of you who are single and wanting to be in a relationship, we got a whole different deck. 2 whole different decks. But the polar bear is staying out, so that polar bear energy is still present for you guys. It is not as prominent as for the others. It almost feels like the people who are like, happy single, I'm good, not looking for anyone, they just need to be pushed to go deeper. You guys, I would say that the way the polar bear resonates for you is more so this like mystic energy. I already feel like I know where this is going, but I don't know anything, so we're just going to clear that out. We got the number 16. Please forgive me if I'm mispronouncing this, my yoga friends. Ustrasana, camel pose. With this smirky, adorable fucking little camel. I love it. 16, 1 and 6 and 7. So new beginnings, new love, commitment, relationships. 7, divinely guided. Like, there's someone or something coming in for you. There's this very sweet energy going on, and I just keep... Camel pose is a fucking heart opener. You guys have to open yourselves up more. You have to open yourself up more. If you're familiar with flower essences, working with rose is one of my absolute favorites. Just one of my absolute favorites. Qualities, steadiness, and tolerance. Tap into camel energy, which is both adaptable and resourceful. Find sweetness at your heart center as it opens to life as it is. Don't be surprised if this posture brings up emotions that are stored in your pelvis. This pose will open your heart. Seek assistance from a certified yoga instructor if you have lower back issues. Thank you for letting us know, Oracle deck. And then there's instructions for how to get into the pose. Yoga Sutra by Samyama on the strength of elephants and other such animals, their strength is obtained. What are your limits? When was the last time you were out of your comfort zone? Travel can help you expand. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Affirmation, my breath helps me adapt to any situation. Okay. It does feel like for some of you, you literally have to go outside of your comfort zone and try something different with regards to dating or meeting people. Maybe doing something you would not normally do. And if you're like, that's not to say like, if you're someone who does not drink and is like not into alcohol, that does not mean go to a bar. Like it just means you need to try something different. So if you've been super against dating apps, it might be time to download a dating app. If you haven't traveled in a while or haven't tried something new, you know what I mean? There's a need to switch things up and also like be more confident in yourself. There's this sense of opening that wants to happen within you. There's like more opening, like really specifically in your heart and your throat. So this might be like you needing to open up to someone that you like kind of have feelings for and tell them. using your throat, being honest about what you're feeling and experiencing. But we'll go ahead and dive in. The energetic is so different here. It's like really, really, really different. So this is if you're single, if you're ready, wanting, looking for a partner, a relationship. You guys got the Tower too. Yeah, big change. Either you've recently been through a big change, like a big life change, or you're about to go through it, which is kind of part of the reason why, like, the person's not here yet. Or if you think you want to communicate with someone, like, just fucking do it. The Moon. Oh, okay. And the Fool. Again with the big major arcana. Ooh. It's like you guys are beginning to learn how to actually like trust in something brand new. Something completely different, something totally out of the box, and like you're in the dark about it. This could mean that like someone else is interested in you and you just you have no fucking clue. There's a need and an ask for like a leap of faith. Like I said, either have been going through big change or this is like on the horizon. And also like there's this intuitive, floaty, I don't know, void space energy, which paired with the Fool I can understand is kind of challenging because you're like, oh, and you guys got the Page of Swords too. You're like potentially like hyper vigilant right now about wanting to meet someone or connect with someone. It's like the only thing that's been on your mind. Some of y'all aren't paying attention to what's right in front of you. Not about me. Go on. Thank you. Okay, literally some of you are being like literally too lazy. Like you're not doing anything. You're just like, why is my person not here? But you're not fucking doing anything. So like that's kind of why. Some of you are literally just like Okay. Like, where you put the effort in, you will see a reward. You will receive what it is you're looking for, but I think some of y'all are just not super clear on what you're looking for. Because there feels like there's this transition of like, oh yeah, I don't know, like I want it to show up, meh. And like the go-getter, the fucking like, I'm gonna go do the thing right now, I want this to happen right now, I'm gonna go do this right now. And then like, ooh, look. Ace of Pentacles is literally like some sort of new solid foundation. Normally Ace of Cups or Ace of Wands is the relationship start energetic, but here with Ace of Pentacles, I'm feeling a foundation. So getting really clear on what it is, who you want to be in a relationship with. What's your intention of being in a relationship? You know, do you want to get married? Do you just want to have a partner, you know? Or are you just like excited to date again and you want like dating options, you know? But there's some sort of solid foundation that has to come first. You have to put in the work and get super clear on, you have to get really clear on what it is you want, because it feels like there's a lot of past experience that's popping up that's feeling frustrating, that you're like, oh, I thought I was done with that. Oh, I thought I was over that person. Like, I like potentially getting hit from all sides. But this, the camel pose, the Ustrasana, I feel so bad if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Ustrasana, the opening, you know, that how open can you be and how firm and stable can you be in that opening, you know, and trusting yourself. King of Wands. You know exactly what you want. So like don't like let your ego fuck with you. Don't let the past opportunity, that past shit, anything that is not present does not count. It doesn't matter. Like just go, be gone, be done. I'm over it. Oh my god. Guys got the Judgment card. This reads a little differently for y'all though compared to the first group. It's like judgment will happen. The judgment call is coming. Like your person is coming. You, on the other hand, need to do whatever groundwork it is you have to do right now to like have space for that person. So for those of you who feel like you've been pretty active and clear about what you want, take some more inspired action. So like I said, if you have feelings for someone and you just haven't told him, like, put it out there. Got the Ace of Wands. Just gotta be like... Okay. I'm only gonna share this because I know it's okay to, and it's also hilarious, but like... my boyfriend Taylor, when we first started talking, not dating, we just met on the internet and just started talking. Very casual, like potentially like this is a friendly person, I don't know, we just kind of jive. Like, dude sends me a dick pic and all I like, first of all, I was like, that's fucking perfect, but I didn't say that. I just was like, that's perfect. And then proceeded to just be like, oh yeah, you look good. Like I at the time was not interested. I was just like, why do dudes do this? I was so flabbergasted and I was like, whatever. And I was like, yeah, good job. 10 out of 10. I don't know. Some of y'all just gotta make the move. Like you just what he did. Like, and Ace of Wands is so phallic. So some of y'all, like, I don't know if you roll with the whole just send the nude thing, because like I don't believe that or agree with that for everyone, but like just for comedic relief, I hope that y'all enjoyed that. Oh god, fun times. Some of y'all just need to make the move. Some of you, it's like still too soon. Like shit's not ripe yet. You might be potentially talking with someone and interested in furthering the relationship, but it's like, how about just like hang out? Like just keep getting to know that person and like continue to take the time for yourself. We have Knight of Swords. Some of you really do need to say how you feel. That keeps coming up. Some of you need to express and talk about how you're feeling to the person or even people, whatever. You need to talk about it and you need to put it out there and just see, because for some of y'all, the reason that nothing's happening is because you're not doing or saying shit. Or you're overthinking it or overanalyzing it, or like, I don't know. And some of you have your person like in plain view and you're not doing anything about it. There it is, Ace of Cups. It feels like a new relationship is coming in or is budding for those of you who are like wanting and interested in it. Some of y'all just gotta be patient and take your time and put the effort in, and then some of y'all just have to fucking talk about what's going on in here. Don't be afraid, just do it. And like, if they don't feel the same way, then it's easy. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Like that's not, I don't have to keep putting energy and focus in that direction anymore, you know? And I know that sometimes that really fucking sucks. It doesn't feel good. But wouldn't you rather, like, ow, oh, I just smacked my new tattoo. Wouldn't you rather, like, a short-term little, like, boop, like, pull the Band-Aid off over, like, a 3-year, like, you know? Like, how many of y'all have been in that type of situation where you're just, like, and it just hurts because you were, like, in it too long. You were trying too long. Like, I was trying to date someone for fucking months. For, like, God, this was a few years ago. But, like, when someone's like, I don't want to do this, and you keep trying because you're stubborn, it's not worth it. It's so not worth it. It's not worth your time. It's not worth your energy. You deserve so much better. And I feel like those of you who are in this space of like, I'm ready and wanting my person, a relationship, like just to start somewhere new or do something. It's just about opening up a little bit more and being like really confident in yourself. Because for some reason, there's some part of you that is just like not feeling super confident. We just gotta let that go. Anything else? Yeah, just stay strong. I love you guys. I appreciate you. And it feels like there's just massive change happening for all of y'all, no matter where you're at in this journey. There's just really big change happening, and it's important to trust in your timing. And just keep rolling with it. All right. So my closing remarks will be that I am still offering my 2024 pre-recorded readings until the end of January. So if you would like an in-depth, detailed, personal 20-minute reading that's like I just record it and send it to you, it's only $40. So you can reach out to me on here. You can comment. You can reach out to me on Instagram. You can email me, whatever. But we can get that squared away. And then if you want to do like a full-blown reading, like a 45-minute one-on-one Zoom call, my books are open. So I will drop that booking link below as well. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. But I really appreciate you guys listening. I would love to hear how this landed for you. So please comment or again, message me and let me know. The likes and the comments and the shares and the saves and the subscribes make a big difference on YouTube. So I would absolutely love and appreciate if you guys could do one or all of those things. Energy exchange is free. So yeah, I love like just getting these messages to where they need to go, and you always land on this when you need it. So this is completely timeless. I think that's it. But yeah. Super excited to be back. Thank you guys so much for receiving, and we'll talk soon.